What's good, Mafia? It's your boy BROKEBOY Birdo, and we back with another banger. Today, I'm about to react to I'm Just Saying's blog's video of Nicki Minaj showing love to female rappers for 50 minutes. The reason I reacted to this today is because it seemed like every day I'm doing a video, or every time I comment on Instagram or something about Nicki Minaj, it's always negativity and she don't show nobody no love. She's the bully, she's the bad guy. The narrative is getting old. Like somebody just came to me saying I'm biased and she showed love to Lil Kim and Lil Kim showed love to her, Cardi B, everybody. All these people y'all naming, Nicki showed love to, and there was a lot of jealousy behind that. So I'm about to just pull out the receipts and play the videos, because at this point, it ain't no arguing with you Nicki haters. Just like there ain't no arguing with the bars. So at the end of the day, let's just pull up the receipts. Ain't no more talking.
I'm trying to get rich off my pain, man. These motherfuckers think this shit a game. I don't fuck with lanes, these hoes be playing games. I'm just trying to get rich and live my fucking life, fuck the fame. I'm trying to get rich off my pain, man. These motherfuckers think this shit a game.
In no way, shape, or form do I not think it's a good thing to open doors, because doors were opened for me. And when I was on the Come On DVDs, if you play my interviews, I didn't only name Foxy. In all my interviews, I named several females over and over and over and over and fucking over. But they don't tell you that story about me. Right. They only have one narrative. Who's your best MCs, Nick, Fox, and Kim? Who's your best MCs, Nick, Fox, and Kim? Can't forget a rim.
Who are some of the females that you look up to coming up in your career?
I look up to the main girls that, is able to make a name for themselves. Kim, Foxy, Remy, Missy, Lauryn Hill.
Kim, Foxy, Lauren, Missy, giving love. Missy can't stand Nicki. Kim can't stand Nicki. But this is before Nicki even hit mainstream. This is before Pink Friday. She's showing love. She's showing love, right?
People like Salt and Pepper, people like that. I admire all the female rappers actually that came before me, because it's hard work. And, you get critiqued so much. And so shout out to all of them. I loved listening to Kim, Foxy, Remy. Shout out to all the female rappers, by the way. Trina. Shout out to all the girls like Moni Love, Salt and Pepper, MC Light, Queen Latifah. Those were girls that I was like, oh man, I wish I could wear them, that hat and them shoes, sneakers, and tons of socks on,
But how dope would it be though for Trina, you, Kim, and Fox record, or just you, Kim, and Fox, just a New York girl record?
New York, that would be stupid.
Wouldn't that be stupid?
Insane.
Just like put aside the egos and just put a girl power record out like that.
Right, because it's kind of crazy that, Kim and Foxy are from, they're both from New York, and I happen to be from New York. It's insane.
Yeah.
New York breeds great female rappers.
It does.
I say so myself. But I always loved, Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, MC Light, Yo-Yo, Moni Love. I loved them, but I didn't.
Moni.
Yeah, hi Moni.
Showing love to female rappers. Showing love to female rappers. That's what it seemed like to me. Oh, Nicki don't show love. Nicki don't show love. This is the beginning of her career.
Hip-hop is a culture that should represent women as well. I'm honored to be a part of, just the whole era of female rap. I think that it's exciting. I know people are way more excited about female rap right now. And I think it's so important right now for positive energy among women, because I'm doing this, I'm fighting for women. This is not for me, this is for all of us. So thank you to all the female rappers that paved the way for me. And I want to thank all the girls of hip hop. I love you, you guys are beautiful. I believe that most female MCs are actually better than the boys. And of course Biggie, and of course Kim and Fox and Remy, and I had so many people that I looked toward to kind of paint the picture of the hood. I also have early memories like the Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh and Moni and Queen Latifah and MC Light and of course Lauryn Hill, the guys.
I believe in my heart that after November 22nd, that a lot more doors will be open for female rappers. And, you know, that's the only thing, that's the biggest thing on my list, you know, for me to be able to accomplish. If I can open doors, if I can change something for some girls that are going to come in this game after me, then that's going to make me very, very proud.
Shout out to all the female rappers, past, present, and future. I know Queen Latifah's here. Love you. Mwah. I always forget to name so many people. You know, I always forget to name Light and Latifah and Left Eye and Brat and Missy and...
Light was ahead of her time.
Ahead.
I think.
Ahead. I really, really appreciate BT for keeping this category alive. And I appreciate all the female rappers doing their thing, past, present, and future. And, you know, let's just do it. Shout out to all my female rappers as well. All of the new up-and-coming chicks that's getting their money, that's doing it. You know, go hard, don't stop, let's get it. Any female rapper that's doing their thing, that's able to make a name for themselves, or they're able to garner fans or whatever, I'm a fan of you. And shout out to the female rappers that came before me. I always have to say that. My favorite, Foxy, Kim, Lauren, and then Remy. And it's no disrespect to any other female rappers, but those are the ones that I felt like, oh, okay, yeah.
Foxy, Lauren, Kim, Remy. Now, this 2013. She done got into it with Kim already by this time. And she's still giving props. Even now in 2023. Just last year, she gave props to Kim.
Like, I could get into that. They sounded like me when I spoke. And, you know, it was just like, I just thought they really made an impact. To BET, thank you for always recognizing women in hip-hop. And I want to say, shout out to all the girls nominated.
In March 2017, Nicki made a public playlist on Tidal called Queen's Got to Crown. The playlist paid homage to her hometown and featured a number of female rappers. Songs by Lauryn Hill, Salt and Peppa, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, and Roxanne Shante were included.
I don't even know about the playlist where she had Lil Kim in it. Look, this 2017, Lil Kim was putting out a diss track with Remy Ma, being miserable then. She said, I see people remixing my words, so let me post exactly what I said. For the intelligent ones in the back, now if you can find the part where I said I made female rappers mainstream, I'll give you 100,000. Blogs and TV shows don't care to do actual research these days. They only care about what grabs your attention at anyone's expense. Imagine me saying I made female rap mainstream when there were so many women who already had platinum albums under their belt. Lauren sold 10 million off one album. Eve had platinum singles with Alicia, Gwen Stefani, her own TV show and clothing line. It doesn't get more mainstream pop than Missy's biggest singles. Foxy and Kim had platinum. Foxy and Kim had platinum albums and Shake the Sound of New York from rappers. Latifah had her own sitcom. Trina was on Billboard with hits. etc. That's 2017. I didn't even know all these Kim shout-outs and shit was going on that time, but I knew it was beef. Y'all don't talk about the good.
I think it's insulting to say I didn't have competition all these years ago, because there's always been great female rappers in the industry. The whole entire New York scene, Biggie and Kim, Foxy and Jay, Lauren, you know, it was just so, it was so powerful. I didn't have to look too far to have my inspirations. Do I have to pull up the fucking interviews?
So, Nicki copied Kim. Bro, she says it so many times that that's her inspiration. When somebody inspires you, you either they push you to do what they're doing or to be better than them. That's the inspiration. Do y'all know the meaning? Why are you bitter about seeing your influences or people like embracing what you brought to the game? That should make you feel loved, because your legacy is living on through many other people. Come on now, it's bullshit.
Where are you two?
Do I have to pull up the interviews? Do I have to pull up the allhiphop.com questionnaire when they asked me my top 5? And 4 women were listed on my top 5? Remember, there was one line with Lauren, there was one line that said Kim, Foxy, and Remy. Nobody remembers that.
Yeah. Right. It's facts. It's facts.
I named Jay, Wayne, Jadakiss, Lauren, and on one line, see how many times I said bitches' names?
Facts.
I don't know. I don't have a specific person. You know, I've always had beautiful women that I've looked up to, like Ray Jones and Marilyn Monroe and Madonna and you know, TLC and Salt and Pepper and Halle Berry and Angelina Jolie.
What music did you love growing up?
Any kind of rap, like I was into it. I was into everything from Salt and Pepper and TLC to NWA.
In my bag of tricks, then I flip for the tip, made me wanna do tricks on the street. Like a lollipop should be. Hang some my sisters on chill for a bit. Don't know how you do the voodoo that you do so well. That's a spell that make you wanna shoot. Hey!
I gotta shout out Southside Jamaica, Queens, New York City.
2022 still
Artists that have
doing
helped put
good.
us
You
on
looking
the
at
map from
shit
the
from
beginning.
07.
Salt and Pepper.
Gave Queen Latifah her
Thank you
props.
to Queen Latifah because you know what? Earlier we were rehearsing and she just gave me so much positive energy.
Then went in them group chats.
I have struggled with
That's what I'm saying. Like, I see her give a lot of love, and most of the people she giving love to don't like her, and it's crazy. Yes. Let me see. I'll make sure I want to read the right one first. Okay, yes, female take it home tonight. Congrats to Nicki Minaj. Shout out to all the female rappers. Make your voice heard. Thanks, Queen.
Queen Latifah does musicals, movies, voiceovers for cartoons. Is she a sellout or is she winning?
Winning.
It's just like, of course, you know, Queen Latifah, I've looked up to her for so many years. And she's kind of just, she embodies like everything I would like to do, you know, like she went from rapping and she's done acting and now, you know, she does animation and, you know, she's a cover girl. Like she's just like everything to me. So to be doing something that she's a part of, it makes me very, very proud.
Oh yeah, the Ice Age, Queen Latifah taping. Oh, you actually went on a show.
I'm sitting here with a female rapper on a talk show started by a female rapper.
You've opened so many doors for me and so many other women, and it's insane because I always reference you when I talk about female rappers who've like kind of paved the way, you know, in terms of a businesswoman and mogul and just all around entertainer. And to be sitting here doing your show is just a great moment for hip hop. So thank you for having me. Queen Latifah, I'm so obsessed with you because you're just so genuine and so sweet. And she flew out just to do this. She's the only one that I said, if I'm gonna do this, I would love it if it could be her. Because she knows what it takes to be a woman in a male-dominated field and to kick ass and to build an empire and to do it gracefully and just be multifaceted. And that's what I want all women to do.
Money, love, okay. Father, love, money. Lauren Hill, always shows.
I admire Lauren Hill a great deal.
Why do you admire Lauren Hill?
Because she wasn't afraid to be her. She just did her.
Let's talk about this. How y'all really feel like Nicki's the problem. Bro, Nicki been giving Lauren Hill love since before she was mainstream. Look at Lotto and all these other chicks. They don't get a Nicki feature, Erica Banks, everybody, they get mad. Nicki never got no Lauren Hill feature. She been screaming she loved Lauren Hill for over 15 years, no fucking feature. That don't mean go on to social media I can ask or get mad or block, unfollow or switch sides. Fuck out of here.
I love Lauren Hill. I loved Miss Education of Lauren Hill. That was like the soundtrack to my life at that time, and sometimes still is. So I would say if I had to pick one, it would definitely be her.
This is a good one. This is from Whiskey Straight Up. If you could make your fantasy female singing rap group, who would you choose to be in the group?
We would have to have Lauren Hill. Like, have to.
Talking about Lauren Hill, she just recently performed at Rock the Bells.
Yeah.
So she's back. How, you know, as a female artist and just as a rap fan, what's that like to see Lauren come back?
It's like freaking, I want to bow down and kiss her feet. Like,
I broke the record of, you know, Lauryn Hill, which is like amazing in itself because it's her and she's a goddess.
First record you ever bought?
It might have been Miseducation by Lauryn Hill.
Okay. Why hasn't she come out with another album?
I don't know. She hates us. She hates us. We need that. I would love to.
One studio album?
I think she'll do it. I've been noticing her now coming, like, she's in the press and stuff now.
Yeah.
So I think that means signs of a great thing. You know I loved Lauren. You know, that was like, oh my goodness, Lauren was to me a goddess. I never met her. It's the craziest thing. I'd love to meet her. She's, you know, I'm pretty sure she's heard me talk about her a billion times.
I'd love to hear on a song with you.
Yeah, I wanted to get her on Champions.
Oh,
that'd have been crazy, right?
I love that.
But yeah, she was, you know, she was my fave.
Well, Lauryn Hill was somebody that I heard you try to reach out to.
Yeah, I would have wanted her to be on Champions.
Yes.
She would have been so epic. I'm in love with Lauren.
I fell in love with Lauryn Hill because I knew she was the author behind those amazing profound and articulated songs on Miseducation.
No, please. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with your spirit, your mind, everything about you.
And yes, I'll be talking about Miss Lauren every day because when she walked in the room, she had a glow around her, and I'm not being funny.
shout out to Miss Lauryn Hill for being epic and for like, and I told her, I was like, I want you to know this, that you changed everyone's life. Like everyone who I know feels like their life was a little changed by Lauren's Miseducation. So shout out to her for just
now, this is a good thing, like somebody that she looked up to. Because other than Fox, like other than Lauren and Fox, everybody else she looked up to, Missy, Kim, everybody, at a time or at a point or still to this day, made it clear they don't like us. So, you know.
Everything I hoped she would be when I met her.
You know, I know on my Instagram I posted one time after the Tidal concert, me bowing down to Lauryn Hill. And I'd like to say that for everybody that doesn't know, after that, she was very genuine to me. We shared a real moment. And I remember crying to the Miseducation when I first heard it. And I couldn't believe here was this queen standing right before me. I had to bow down. I had to bow down so she understood the level in which she changed my life and music for the rest of forever.
Let's get on Kimmy. Because she one of the biggest haters that Nicki loves. But y'all don't try to make it out. So like Nicki doing the same thing to Cardi? Nah. Cardi came out with that motorsport shit in the public eye, talking about how Nicki had to change her verse and this and that. She made that shit beef. But that's my opinion. That's a fact. Fuck an opinion. Y'all say what y'all want to say. Because I know y'all like to come at me in the comments. I'm going to always keep it real. No matter if Nicki wrong, I'm going to say Nicki wrong. If Cardi was wrong, I'm going to say Cardi was wrong. And at the end of the day, that's just that. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. That's paying homage. That's paying homage. But instead, it's Nicki copying her. But you got any other female rapper right now could put on something exactly that Lil' Kim had, and the caption in the blog would be, oh, whoever pays homage to Lil' Kim. Nicki puts it on, Nicki Minaj copies Lil' Kim.
Obviously, you know what I'm saying? She did it, she did a great job.
You think when you come out though, you think people are gonna be like, oh, this is another Lil' Kim, she's trying to do this, she's trying to do that.
If they compare me to the queen of rap, thank you. You know what I'm saying? How can I dispute being compared to the best that did it? And in my opinion, Kim is still the best because no one has had a stronger movement than she's had so far. So I commend you know, Little Kim, and I was paying homage to her, saying, I love Little Kim. You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about yourself getting comparisons compared to Foxy, compared to Kim? How do you feel about those comparisons?
I don't mind. I mean, Foxy and Kim are, you know, they're icons. Me doing the Little Kim pose was paying homage to Kim. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with her. She used to talk that freak shit. Oh my gosh! Nano, get off of me! Listen, don't let me have to call Little Kim. Call her. Don't let me have to get out of here. Shout out to Little Kim. I think she's dope. I love her. I met with her, and
Even last year, giving Lil' Kim props.
we had
Come on,
a little talk, you know, where I told her, listen, I have nothing against you. I don't, if anything I ever said or did came across crazy, I just want to let you know that it wasn't meant to be that way. So, shout out to Kim.
Definitely, when you talk about hip-hop fashion, you cannot even say that without mentioning Little Kim. I think Little Kim she kind of brings the freaking, you know, that turning away from hip-hop.
Kim and Foxy, just because they, you know, they did their thing rap-wise, and they were from New York, and they put us on the map. So, shout out to them.
So, I just want to say thank you to New York, and thanks to, you know, the female rappers of New York for paving the way. I've got to shout out Kim, and I've got to shout out Foxy, because, you know, without them, there wouldn't be no Nicki Minaj.
You have the female MC crown right now. I've only seen this twice before, like at this magnitude. I saw it with Foxy Brown and Little Kim.
Being from New York, like, it's crazy to even be standing here with you and hear you say that, because I was one of those little girls that was, like, rooting for them. You know, because I respect you, I love you, I've said it in every interview, time and time again. The same way I feel I should have already been on the cover of American Vogue, so should Little Kim. If we being all the way 1,000. If we being all the way 1,000. If this is what your magazine represents, influence.
Then how do you not? How do you not?
If we being honest. If we being honest, because any female rapper, when myself or Little Kim goes on the internet, every day we see our influence. We will see our influence. So I'm not gonna say.
I feel like that's big because some of Nicki's influence came from Little Kim, and she's sitting here saying whenever you heard Little Kim cut on any type of social media, they see the influence. She's owning up to being influenced by Lil' Kim and saying, you know, she got Lil' Kim's part of Lil' Kim's style. She made her own style, and boom. Just like Lil' Kim took style from some people, and boom. And they fashion icons in the game, just in real life.
About me only, right? And not give that woman her just due about what she did.
Miss Mumbling.
Now, who's on the wish list to work with that like didn't necessarily make Pink Friday, or you haven't done a mixtape collabo with?
I'd like to work with Missy. She's inspired me a lot with her crazy antics and stuff.
Coming to 2 amazing groundbreaking women, and for that I am beyond grateful. Shout out to Lauren and Missy.
In 2011, Nicki collaborated with MTV to play some of her favorite music videos by women in music. The segment was called Nicki Minaj Top 20 Fierce Females, and 2 female rappers made Nicki's list. Work It by Missy Elliott was number 13, and Lauryn Hill's Doo Wop That Thing was number 11.
But I always loved Missy because she was playful, and I always said, like, you know, Missy and Left Eye, they weren't afraid to be goofy at times, and I loved that as well.
It's the same reason I have a different level of respect for Missy. I know she's a writer and a producer. Women must aspire for more. Congratulations to Rhapsody and Missy Elliott on their newly released project, Black Girl Magic. Congratulations to Nicki Minaj on this achievement. Mumbling and cackling. Nah, OG, thank you, Missy. You kicked down this door, nothing but love and respect for you. Yep. This is the tweet from last year, yeah. Still was doing a little, you know.
At the
Still was doing a little shady shit after that. Untagging herself from Nicki breaking one of her records and salty shit. Now Foxy is
Shout out to
something.
Foxy, she showed me love. But shout out to Foxy Brown, the King bitch. That's my baby, my big sister. I love her. But shout out to my bitch Foxy Brown. You know what I'm saying? One of the illest, realest bitches to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her.
I feel like Kim ain't like Nicki because she liked Foxy. But that's just me. If she would have came in, like she was, to me she came in sucking both of their dick. And I love Nicki, but she came in riding hard, giving both of them too much props. Too much. And I don't think Kim liked that.
You know, she inspires me a lot. And I had a talk with her recently, and you know what I'm saying, we did some shit the other day. So, I think, you know what I'm saying, look forward to hearing some new shit from her. She's working.
Like, seeing Foxy come up, what made you, like, how she inspired you?
The same way she inspired every other female. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She always held her own with the dudes. You know what I'm saying? And you listen to Foxy Brown with niggas and you never feel like, oh, here comes the female part. You know what I'm saying? She always holds her own and make a nigga want to, you know, rewrite they shit. I really didn't expect any girls in the game to embrace me. Because I just know, you always hear about the stories that females being catty. Right. And from day one, Foxy was very like, you know, she's always a boss bitch, but she always made me feel like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I like you. And that's big coming from her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the king bitch Foxy. Okay. You know, of course, Foxy, you know, she was one of my favorites, and I had connected with her a lot, just because she's Trini and I'm Trini, and I always thought, oh, if I meet her, she would understand me because I'm Trini, and, you know, I had this whole, you know how you have a friend in your head? Mm-hmm. Foxy Brown was my friend in my head.
I want to know, when you were growing up, who was that person that you were going crazy for? Who were you standing for growing up?
Foxy Brown. I really loved her as a female rapper. I was just like really interested in her mind and you know, her aura.
I want to bring the baddest bitch out that ever did this shit. The baddest bitch that ever did this shit.
With a bumper flag. With a bumper flag.
Make some noise. Make one single person who has influenced me the most out of every female in the rap game.
I never really told Foxy how much she has influenced me and how she changed my life. And you gotta tell people that when they're alive to even be able to.
I feel like most of the influence did come from Kim, but you know, there was beefing, so I'm not finna be kissing your ass now, bitch, you don't like me. But like, most of the looks came from Kim. I say like the way she rocked and the changing up could be Fox.
A compliment instead of, you know, paying tribute to them when they're no longer here. I'm glad that I was finally able to come out and say like, yo, you were the most influential female rapper to me. Why so many bitches wanna take my flow? Too hot, too dope, flow like that pink crystal mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Happy belated birthday, Foxy, love you. Shout out to Fox Brown, I don't mean Sangria.
Chicks always be thinking I'm gonna let it ride. I might not kill you, but I'll hurt you till you're dead inside. Third album, and yeah, still on the test Brown. Also, hood bitches know how boogie get down. Oh yeah, use her lyric.
You know, shout out to Foxy Brown. We speak a lot. You'll probably get to see her on the documentary.
One of the greatest rappers.
Her flow is unmatched, and I feel like people try to erase her voice and tone. I feel like people try to erase Foxy from the history books by not including her in certain shows and certain things, and I think it's corny because everybody knows that Foxy's. I'm not even gonna pinpoint one thing. There's so much about Foxy that's just never been matched. I wanted her on my album forever. I tried to get her on the Pink Print. Yeah, it didn't work out. But like, I've always looked up to her so much. So this is like my dream come true. I would be lying if I didn't say this. Her album Broken Silence changed my life as a female rapper. I didn't know very early on that I would make it as a female rapper or anything like that. But I did know that there was a girl from Trinidad who was repping my country. I had never heard anybody rep my country before. It's Foxy Brown's birthday booth. Hey. I want to officially say happy birthday to Foxy Brown. You are very reminiscent to me of Foxy Brown, who you know is like one of my big idols.
Rocks out, headlines horse, and I bring Fox out. If it's
So I gravitated to like Foxy Brown because I felt like she used to spit like a dude. And that, oh my God, you know, Foxy. Yeah, like her precision was just like, even to this day, I think her precision and the way she pronounces everything and her clarity is just unmatched. And that's what I wanted to be like.
All right, that's the first half of Nicki Minaj showing love to female rappers. If y'all want another part, just comment below for me to drop the last half of the video. I'ma still do it, but I'ma drop it at different times, depending on how this one do. But back to what I really made this video for. Stop trying to tell me that Nicki don't show love and Nicki evil and all that. I done been watching Nicki Minaj since 2008. I think I was in like 4th grade. First of all, Lil Wayne has always been my favorite rapper. So, when Nicki came into Young Money, Drake, they was destined to be my rappers. Like, of course I'm gonna be listening to them. They came in under one of my favorite rappers. He pulled them up into the mainstream because Nicki had Fendi and everybody. Drake was on the grassy, but Wayne mainstreamed them. So, of course I was gonna gravitate towards them, and I've been watching them since. You can't tell me nothing. I pay attention. I know mostly all the stuff, through all the little beats. It's been about over 12 years, so you can't tell me shit. And that's that. We done.